Hello and welcome to a new game of Terraformers. We are here. We're going to continue down the path, though I don't feel like doing red path or blue path. I think that what's kind of fun is maybe going back down to per Aspera at Astra. With great struggle, land among the stars. Let's go. I just like the export-import stuff that you can do. Ooh, scientific. I don't know why you'd want to go scientific, to be honest. Just because you have eco homes. Utopian or balanced? I do like all the extra titanium that you start with. Let's do the scientific one because I think that's fun. Oh yeah, and one of them's a research center. Yeah. No, now I'm down with you. So you are bacteria spreader. Early bacteria spreader is cool. And rural construction. Let's go for the bacterial spreader. And this is fast bacteria. So we're kind of doing a mix of a science strat and a bacteria strat. Just by virtue of New Vatican. So we place headquarters here. Put a happiness building in the center is the plan. And then we're going to get a science building here with science production. So, because we can develop a new life form, that means that we can get a bacterial spreader pretty quickly. We just need to be able to expand from our central area. Let's go see if we can get anything from the tritium here. Not sure what we like here. Honestly, probably the science, because we already have the building to pump it up. We need silicates and nitrates for that. Let's go here. All silicates, unfortunately. I need to be able to expand. So we'll take a housing. This one has silicates, so we may as well have a look at it. And there's nitrates. Perfect. So that will be hopefully enough to build our structure. We got a trade route. Love it. We don't have any water or any of that stuff. So let's go here. We got food, though. So that means we're going to bring in food by trading out something. Oh, actually, first, we want the nitrates. We're also going to need the science here. Oh, yeah. We are busy. Busy. Grab a food production. There's a happiness building, but it's taking resources that I don't want to spend. Well, energy and food aren't too bad, actually, now that I think about it. Because we have this eco home. That'll help. Alright, so that makes you happy. If it makes you happy. All right, we have to design a life form sooner rather than later. We also need more science. That's fine. I don't know what we want to be doing with our trade routes, to be honest. Nothing really lined up in a way that makes sense. We'll just look and see if there's a spot around us that's good for a bacterial spreader. Yeah, our trade routes aren't being used. You know what? I'm worried about energy more than anything, so let's get rid of some silicates. Even though silicates are what works with the science. Drone hub is really nice. So, happiness here. Now we can expand. And I think we would like to import a life form. And we want the one that produces heat. Love it. Now, we're not going to build it right away. We could. But instead, let's go get this titanium as well. We're going to do it with the drone hub probably next turn. So we're going to expand here. Oh, wait, we don't have enough science for it anyway. Let's export tritium because we have income for that. Well, I didn't want to put it down the bacterial spreader next turn because I want to enhance the bacterial thing first. But we need science. And I don't see a good way of getting science quickly. Like, sure, it will come with time. But definitely need some energy. So the energy over here. Let's put the rovers here. And then let's talk about what that means. It means that we need more titanium. So we expand to here. That gets us 4 more titanium, which means we can expand. Ah, God. If we want titanium, though, we need 8 titanium. And that's a little bit hard to come by. There are some science spots down here as well. Is there a science and titanium spot? No. Okay, all these science spots are in a sandstorm. People don't like that. Let's go here. I know we could go for this silicate spot, but I think it's gonna be... Oh, crap, I didn't genetically enhance my life form yet. Frig. And food production, like, we need that too. Alright, let's import titanium. And then energy production is pretty massive, to be honest, but we're going to genetically modify this so it's 2 turns faster. Then we are going to... Bam! Alright, now, is there any way that we can get more titanium? Yes, there is. A couple of ways. Let's go do the one that makes people happy. This is a great area for expanding into as well, just because the heat is at 0. So let's, though, first expand here and get that pit mine going. So now we have guaranteed titanium production. That's huge for us. And let's get an energy producing location, because we could put that here where that crater is. I really want a bus stop. That would help. This produces happiness for local residents. That could be nice. Give us the expansion to the silicates. Expand here. 10 more food. We like that. The fact that we have no food production is, like, actually really scary. So what are we going to do about it? We can't stop trying to get our energy up either. Well, hopefully we get someone else here that's... Here's food and nitrates. We like that. I love this for the late game. Happiness is pretty big. But we're not going to have much happiness, so let's go for the guy that can actually help us. Nitrates, man. We really do need them. Are we going to make a food sector in here? Like, through here? Nitrates and water? I don't know. We do have silicates, though, which makes me think. Let's put a drone hub down. And then expand, even though it makes it negative. And then get some happiness going. Alright. Now, we could be just spamming the food action. That's a little bit on the weak side. So let's go and grab things that will help us build what we want to build. We need a lot of nitrates and we need a lot of water. How big? This is a large aquifer. Could be a pit mine for water as well. -2 temperature, 2 atmosphere per turn. Oxygen. Well, we'll just grab the one that's useful. Alright, there we go. The bus station. Lovely. We need tritium and titanium now. Which we'll have both next turn if we just stop this export. Let's export science for energy, because that'll keep us more afloat. And with the bus station, that's 2 more connections, and we'll lose those negative penalties. So we can get all the way to this water. And we know the water would be helpful for a couple of things. We'll go here as well, see what this is. A crystal cave. So lots and lots of silicates. And this is a not great place for people to live either. Maybe I want to keep exploring up here, just because if we do find habitable area like this flat plains, it is nice. Though if we found like a lava tube settlement here, then that would also change the script. Getting 2 more card draw per turn is pretty great. So let's do that as well. All of this is good. Not sure which one we want. Some of it involves terraforming. Though remember, we're only setting up our economy right now so that in the future we can export. That is our goal, to do space projects. So we got to keep the space projects in mind. So that's 2 more connections. I really think the water production would be something we're interested in. More so than getting 3 crystal cavern stuff? I don't know, man. I do not know. More housing is good, though I really like to expand to a new location. I think that's what we got to focus on, is actually getting to a new location. And to that end, we should open up around it, because we want to create a opportunity to get a huge food income increase. And like, if we put this night soil factory here, we could have 4 food producing buildings running off of it. We also need energy. It's tricky. It's tricky. The drones, man. The drones are the good ones here. How are we gonna get the food, though? Just the imports? Not sure. I am not sure. Because, like, if I put 2 more drones here, then I can connect here, here, and to the water. The problem is that this takes 4 titanium. This takes 8 titanium. This takes 8 titanium. This takes nothing. But to get all those connections, I need 6 titanium. So, like, right now I could plug in the water. And, like, that's what I was looking to do earlier. It's just a lot. Pit mine. And this would give us a good trade point. But that's also titanium, right? So I think we should grab it. And we should consider putting a food production building in here. It's not perfect, but it's better than what we've got going on. Now, 4 energy to explore places. Is there any energy we can get from the board? No. So let's take food. And that means that next turn we're good, as long as this location's explored. Okay. And a paver. We love the paver. That goes super well with the bus, because then 1, 2, 3 locations we can connect to. I think that's what we pretty much have to grab, because that'll make New Vatican, like, that'll just end New Vatican. We need water. Water in a couple places. Let's just grab the closest one. And found a city. New Luxembourg. Very good. And then food and happiness. Food and happiness. And we have enough for this trade port. Let's get it and use the trading port to export even more science. And let's just start getting the titanium in, because we know we need it. Another trading port. You're not joking. I would love to put it up here. Where are we going to get the titanium? Like, we need so much of it. And the nitrates, to be honest, but sure, let's grab it. We have no nitrate production either. I guess we can get some. But let's just focus on our titanium problem, because that's going to enable us to do many more things. So 3 titanium. We need energy as well. Well, we don't need energy to come to these ones. Well, we do, but we don't. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. All right, first space project. I do think MarsNet is the way to go here. Get some global happiness. Try and... It's basically 1 happiness per population on the planet. Now we need energy. Still not seeing any on the board. Let's discover a new climate zone here with 10 food as well. Wow, nice. And we can scan this for even more titanium. A mineral cavern. Love it. So that's enough titanium to... Not enough to hook this stuff up, unfortunately. And I think we should get this titanium deposit first. Meaning that we need even more energy. Alright. For now, let's not build this, even though that's what I want to do. Let's export and import energy. Oh, our mineral spreader's ready. Oh, we can actually put this down. This one is the... Oh, that's the atmosphere one. No, we're going to keep going with the heat. We may as well go into a zone that doesn't have anybody living in it, because other microbes benefit from being placed where you have population centers. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. This spaceport is probably... Well, I don't know. There's a lot of places that it can go, but it's almost definitely the type of stuff we want to be building. It costs a lot of energy. Don't get me wrong. We got problems. We got lots of problems. But it's kind of a necessary step. Let's get more titanium. Now we don't have enough energy. But that's fine. So let's start with the robo paver. Put it out here. That gives us 2 locations. I want both of these, but we're going to start by connecting to here and putting down a little trading hub so that we can trade for even more energy. Because that's our bottleneck right now, without a doubt. And to the point where we'd love to install even more energy production. Space hotels are a really good project for us as well, though. But we'll take this for now. Nothing's damaged, right? There's a sandstorm coming through, but we're fine. Okay. No energy over there. Let's explore to here, because that's a new climate zone as well. Very cold. This one's not too cold. This one is like superb. Other than the oxygen levels, it's really, really good. The rain and the trees and stuff, that's all gonna go here. Okay, before worrying about the titanium deposit, we're also gonna get this energy production. And now we're ready to hook up the rest. Leader panel, hope or titanium? Every new building giving... Not every new building, but a lot of new buildings giving hope is huge, but titanium is absolutely the would-be bottleneck. Energy production from a space project, that is huge. It's going to be hard to build, but it's huge. Let's scan... Let's scan far away. So what's the furthest location? 3, 4, 4. All right. And what's the resource we want most? Probably silicates, just because I'm about to start spending them. Because I can do 3 silicates into 10 titanium. Boom, baby. Then all of this trading is going to stop, And we're going to end up putting even more silicates into space. I know, crazy. Then, in here, we're going to put down a road. And that road allows us to connect a whole bunch of things. Can't get the crystal cavern done, but we can get this mine. So that's great. And there we go. We're continuing on. More connectivity is pretty big because we have a lot of things that we want to put down. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have 4 things we want to connect over here. I think the road paver's what's up, and we're just gonna do a huge expansion from there. Let's see. We need more titanium, right? Okay. So, bam, convert resources into titanium, and then connect to here. Silicates. Now we have +3 silicates per turn. We could also do the sandstones for the guided tour. I'm interested in that, but it's not as good as just putting a spaceport there, which would give us a lot. Down here, there are other things we could go for. I think we just want to keep turning silicates into titanium. It's going to continue to be really good for us. Plant spreader. We do want that. What is the temperature and rainfall, or just rainfall? We're going to go for the easier one to place because we have no rainfall at all right now. So it's not really a big deal one way or another. Now here, where do we want population? Here's a 0%, like 0 love for living. Here's a little bit. We could connect to this titanium deposit right away. Should I be putting put the thing up here? Could also put the road paver here. It's a whole thing. Let's do the convert again. Just keep converting. I just keep questioning on whether I want to put a population in here. But no. Convert resources. That's great. We take our population up here so we can put a happiness location between them, and then we expand down to here and build a mine. We still have 11 titanium. This sandstone takes food. This could be a nitrates deposit, but it's far. I just like putting the road here because it gives us so much to do. Get more science. I think the happiness is what makes the most sense right now. So let's get a building of happy. Put it right here. We could get more synergy for putting the hospital in the center of both of them, but it's really not that much. It's 1 per adjacency, and there could be a building that gives us 4 per adjacency later. So I'm holding on for that. Don't have enough nitrates and silicates and stuff like that. The silicates are being exported very quickly. Could expand to here with the road paver. Well, we don't even need to commit to it yet. We could also go here with the spreader. And again, that's a really good spot for the spaceport. So, hard to say. We don't really have these resources, but an orbital ring is absolutely the best project we can ask for. So we're going to let that one come. So some of these buildings are damaged. Power and titanium is what's required to fix them. Well, is what it is. Now, is the buildings in this place damaged? In this place damaged? No. So just here. We need energy. We need titanium. We need nitrates more than anything. This is a water treatment plant. Does anything in here really use water? Like, I know that there's one thing in the corner, but that's pretty much it. And New Luxembourg also does not use water. Not really a water group. I think one more spam of collecting. Well, no, let's keep exploring. That's what we should do. Don't need to spam getting titanium because very quickly we're going to overrun it. And quite frankly, more than anything, we need tritium. A Marsquake. Wow. Again? Really? Another bacteria spreader is not the worst case here. What, this is going to take science. This is going to take nitrates and silicates. This is going to take water. Nothing up here, right? No. It's a hard one because I like a lot of this. I like the happiness and food because that continues to develop our northern place. And then this bacterial spreader, I can basically start using now. So let's do that. We'll connect to here. Bacterial spreader. We have two side by side, which isn't super like efficient, but put one there. So we're expanding, we're growing it. Growing our network of microbes. That's 3 heat per turn. We love to see that. Titanium for let's keep trying to finish this because once our power problems are solved, we'll feel a lot better. Let's go here. That's going to get us some tritium. Honestly, the power is immensely important to us right now, so I'm taking that. And then we need to think about it. How do we get this down? Well, we build the paver, we put it here, we put that between the mines, we love it. This only has 2 spots left, and one of them is like both of them are adjacent potentially to the happiness building. Let's explore for this big tritium deposit here. And there actually is one. So if this is a habitable zone, I'd love to see it. Then in here, we're going to buy our road. And we're going to go to here. Instead of building the guided tour, we're going to build a space station. That gives us free exports of both of these resources. Which one of them can be used here, which is great. As much as possible is going to be used here. And then we'll export one of these to import a tritium because we're going to run out very, very quickly. Water to make oxygen is pretty compelling. Food for people, more research project is also like compelling. Just get really good options every turn. Not to mention just one rover buy. Honestly, it's a pretty quiet pick. But by doing this, we're going to get this nitrates hooked up. And that's going to make me happy. Oh, wow. So fewer projects every round. That's sad. I mean, it's not a big deal, but something to consider. We just don't have enough energy. Without getting an energy rebate, we don't have enough energy to explore in the ways that I want to. So we're going to take a turn doing the convert silicates, and then we're going to scan, and we need to make sure that we get some, or as many tritium, as much tritium as we can. Looks like it's going to be here. 10 food as well. That's pretty great. So then here, we'll put a happiness building again, slightly beside it. Expand over here, nitrates. Love it. Love it. Science for robots, fine. I mean, this is a happiness structure. But I'd like just more export capacity in general. Oh, I clicked, it said, are you sure that you want to do this? And I should have said no, because we had a spreader available. So that one's sent in, perfect. Now we have another tritium project that we're working on. Maybe we should take a moment to not do a tritium project, and we'll do this one instead. Not sure. Oh yeah, I have to export a water. And yeah, we'll use it to bring in some more tritium so that we can build our things in the future. This isn't our last turn here with this lady. Getting 30 water would be a terraforming step. That's definitely worth putting on the roster. I know I want the orbital ring, but you know, we gotta take 1 foot for the next. Tritium, I mean, nitrates would be so nice as well. I mean, come on, man. 10 power? Ooh, that's helpful. What are you? Rich soil. Expanding to you would make people unhappy, though. Well, though, if I put this to here, I could put another spaceport down. This is a spaceport. This is a landing pad. I wish they had different graphics, but... Beggars can't be choosers. I don't really like any of these. Take the one that gives energy, I guess. Because we had been struggling with it for so long. Alright, can we get more tritium? Well, there's a couple of low-hanging fruit, I guess. And this is also a really good area in that it has no temperature problems at all. Should consider expanding to it before it floods, as we know the north is likely to do. Now this is what I really want. Water for titanium. Not to mention an expansion hub. Quite frankly, the expansion hub, oh no, for here's only 2 spots. For here is only 1 spot. This could be 3 spots. And this is also only 1 spot. I'm liking the idea of the expansion hub. Does it takes power? It'll grow us in a good way. But so would just getting another population, because the life happiness here is +2. And then you'd be beside this for +3, so that'd be 5 happiness and a population. Still 3 locations, I mean. Let's just do that. Let's get the expansion hub and we'll look to expand through here. So get a tritium spot, love it. Sandstones, fine. Get this. Flat ground. Then we just need to explore this one. Oh, I guess I wasn't using all my exports there. Mines or metropolis stuff? Don't really like this lady, but I do build megapolises. But I am building mines as well, because I need to ship to space, you know? And I know I want this. Oh, baby. Atmosphere and heat, mines. Mines aren't that big. +1 support for the 13th, 14th, 15th. Alright, that's fine, because we'll build a last building in here at one point. It's fine. Let's, so that's about to finish. Let's start getting to work on, some of these other projects. Now, if I expand to here, lava tube, don't really care. It's a really cold spot. Doesn't really matter. The bacterial spreader, we move it to there. Then we put our expansion hub right here. Boom. We've expanded. And then the helostat goes up here for bonus power production. And then this can become a mine area. Not to mention this also can become like a a location where we send out our resources, and we can also throw out like a plant spreader. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, one of our locations can take... Well, I don't really want to build the power building because I like more... It's a whole thing. We got a lot going on here. More space projects, though, is absolutely something that we're interested in. We don't export science for free, so... You know what, that's fine. We're going to keep exporting, because that'll give us even more trade routes. Oh, finally! This structure is ready to make our food production better. We can expand to a new location. We have the food and the stuff. You know what, though? We could also ask for modules. Let's do that. So now we have a whole bunch of habitation. +2 population is probably more than we need, but... Well, I don't know. People like living here. What would we do with the first one? Probably expand here. I mean, I can already do that, so let's just do that now. Boom. Then I can already expand to the flat plains. I can already do a lot of things. Well, let's just build that guy. So now we have an even happier population. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. Water for lots of food. Sounds fun. Water for lots of food. Boom. So this food area is actually, like, incredible. Then... I mean, are we making power here? No reason not to. Other than the fact that we don't have enough things to export because I did that. Oopsies. No reason not to, he said confidently. And there's no... crap. Let's explore to here because I think that'll open up new zones. No, it did not. Okay, we got problems because I needed more tritium. Let's see what's here. Large meteorite. Okay, and there was tritium after that, so I mean, I wasn't wrong. I think we just have to export one fewer here and start bringing stuff in here. Okay. Double production is what I want. Wow, 3 science production just for building that structure. This is where you can pick an extra project every round, though, so like that is much more appealing. Let's -5 per population, but produces a second time. I mean, this city produces so much stuff, including the tritium that we need. But I don't think that we need, we're just gonna go all the way out to this tritium. Hey, a lava tube settlement. And that's with the temperature of 0. Like, that's super worthwhile. A lot of places are at temperature of 0. Some of them probably even have positive temperature. Hard to say. It will soon, though, in 8 turns. We should be able to grab 2 projects. Yeah. Let's grab the rovers. Plus a titanium or temperature and rainfall. We have no rainfall, so get out of town. This nitrate one is interesting because that's what I want to put there. And so is like the power and the population, but take the power. So then you go here. Large meteorite. That could give us 8 tritium, which I'm willing to do. This is a science place again. It's kind of lame. Found the city here. It's very happy for people to live here. And then put this down. We can go to here. And I'm just going to harvest its resources. And then let's also go to here and get this pit mine. Now we have incredible titanium production. And next turn, hopefully a seaport. Can I make this happen next turn? I can. Let's do that. And this has expansion potential, but nothing's high altitude that I care of. Or for. Yeah, let's just move on. Sandstorm. That sucks. Nitrates and tritium, though. We have what we need for that. Oh! Now we have 8 trade routes. Love it. We get 2 of these, so more drones. And a happiness building would be nice. So let's do that. You are complete. You, my dude. What are you? You're gonna be happy. You're gonna make people happy. None of these structures around you are damaged. Okay. This looks like it could be a tritium deposit. It is. If I go up here, that's silicates. And it's a mountain. Oh, that's so tricky. Because I want all of that. Because in particular, the tritium stands out as being really good. Let's destroy some of these. Get our rover people. And that's fine. We'll go to here. We'll mine it. Or no. Ah, crud. I wanted to use it for energy. Well, I guess we're fine either way. In that case, I'll just do this for an energy. Oh. And then we'll just expand to the south, I think. Now let's talk about this. Yes, we want to build you. With every trade route we've got. We'll strive to meet your ideals for us, my dude. Then this is going to expand to here. Pretty much, certainly this is going to be a space thing. So that's now finishing, and we can throw in some love here. 4 on each. That's going to take a couple turns. Like, we are absolutely crushing the needs of our people. We're crushing it in a good way. Flat plains, don't need it. Nitrates, honestly, comes with a negative happiness, but that's kind of fine. Oh, we did. Yeah. Nitrates here. Atmosphere or population? We already have population cards and we can get more. So that's fine. Space hotels, I think, are how we win the game. So let's grab that. More exploration and stuff would have been cool, like forever ago. This requires that we have someone living there to be useful. But we can do that. So that gives us more diversity in our microbes. And then we'll do... This one doesn't have anything on it, so let's do one there. So now we've got 3 different microbe types on the map. This bad boy is going to get built. We can do the CO2 factory. We do get a bonus for building a city to completion. Is this one really going to grow any further? I don't think so. Do we have enough? Oh, we have just enough to export. Perfect. We don't need the signs from that. Where are we going to put this population? I don't know. Probably over here. Ooh, a water. You know what we can do? I just thought of is we go here, we put a population down. Whatever, we don't really care about the science. Then we expand to here. Right now, this silicates mine, we tell it to mine tritium. Then this power production goes here. And now things aren't so bad. They're pretty good, actually. I guess we take the exploration project. Those don't really matter. Marsquake again. Ugh. Enable. So what's broken? Let's check. This. Anything in the city? No. Anything over here? No. You're just moving. Seems good. Megapolis support is happening. I really wanted a happiness building, but we just haven't gotten one. Got all these food production buildings, but haven't really been using those either. Who? I want a little bit of this stuff, the nitrates. Don't mind it. Then I want to go here and almost finish our building thing. Then, well, there's lots I want to do, but filling in this gap seems nice. Now, do we want to expand to a bunch of things out here? I think so. So we get a rover paver. That's going to go here and here. We don't have enough energy. Some of our trade routes are not being used. Let's make sure that they are. Yeah, I can't finish this in one turn, unfortunately. But still, bringing in the tritium makes a lot of sense. We can get more freaking space shipyard things, man. Let's do it. Or happiness, though. Oh, I don't know. Here, we're going to extract the water. Then, we're going to get the power. I don't know. I think that the space thing makes sense, but we need more tritium for the project. So it's like, does it even make sense to get more of that when you could just do luxury workshop? I think you just do the luxury workshop. It's a little bit less fun, but go here. We'll do this because exploration faster. It means that we can get tritium faster when we find it. Now, is there any chance? No, it's fine. Let's go here. So, that food thing's finishing. Then 8 export. Love it. See, we literally like are just barely keeping up. Plants. We'll take the space dude. What's this? Every 20 new resources you put into the space projects. Hell yeah, my dude. I'm digging it. Tritium though. You need to give me tritium. Well, and happiness is fine too. But I mean, there is a tritium, and it looks like it's the only one. So let's go to it. We now have not enough. We need more projects. Like, we need more space projects. Don't know why I stalled on that, but not enough tritium. Okay, I thought we had enough. but I was wrong. Oh, I can bring in more. I wasn't using all my exports. Let's export some science to make that happen. Okay. Support import from Europa. 50 water. I mean, that's exactly what I need to do. A happiness building, finally, for that city. Don't know about you guys yet. Probably the science one, though. Alright, let's talk about this. You're importing now. What do you mean maximum exports reached? You can only do 9 per turn? Well, that's fine. Can I get more silicates now? Because I don't think that there's any tritium to be had. There are nitrates, though. Okay, let's put this... Yeah, you guys are fine. So that goes here. That makes a food. I like the atmosphere bacteria to exist. We don't know what this zone is. I'd really like to know what this zone is. That got me some silicates, and then we can scan again for the other one, though I don't think, seeing as we spent our nitrates, that we'll have enough. But now we can get that building pretty quickly. We don't need rovers. I mean, we could take a mine here. That gives us another export capacity for tritium to come in. Oh, we have another card. Oh, yeah. Let's do this and get more energy. Not enough tritium in stock. Unfortunate. Let's not ship that out and ship another science out. Okay. Now, here are some other space projects that we like. Loving it. Can we explore silicates and nitrates? Both good. We just need a little bit more silicates is what I want next. Happy. And then we can finish off this location. That gave us that building, but it also gave us Megapolis support. So if we go over here, Megapolis supports at +4. It's really not that notable, actually, but I like filling out the cities. Feels good. Now we're building this one. Should we take a moment, though, and just build these other projects? Like, honestly, probably. So let's get you guys out and you guys out, and just reset. What do we got? We've got 10 trade routes plus a bunch of little bonus ones. So let's do a resource that we have plenty of, and that's titanium. So that's 10 titanium going out. And then we'll also work on you. And then with these free export routes, we'll bring in more tritium to try and make that work for us. I mean, this doesn't really matter to me. Pangu. I mean, I don't mind penguins. That's fine, but we don't have, like, any oxygen, basically, so I don't know what they're gonna do. Let us... Let us think. I mean, now we can export the food. And we can export the tritium. I would love to just refresh for different cards here, but so be it. And we go over here. You make oxygen. That is your purpose in life. And you know what? One energy production is not so great that we should keep it. So let's move this just to any other location. Down here is fine. And then let's do a Temple of Happiness, which will give us plus 10 support per turn. Not that support's really an issue. We have a lot of it built up, but you know. Let's enable this. So now the tritium's happening. We got lots of food. Lots of food. Let's do the thing to get the food science and stuff again. I know the tritium makes more immediate sense, but I really want to play this happiness building. I'm like, yeah, whatever, all this is fine. And then in here, like, you're happy, but also it's 8 happiness in here. So like, that's pretty good too. How long does it take for you to move? 2 turns? Just thinking if we got another happiness building, it would be nice. But no, I think we just finish out this building, right? Because we can do this, 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 and this. And now they're a megapolis, and we have 5 connections from it. Not that we ever want to use 5 connections from it, because it will make it unhappy in a lot of ways, but actually that's not super true. I mean, this spot here, for instance, would give us happiness. What how many people live here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 4 happiness from this for quality of life, or we could get like freaking 10 support. Though arguably one of these spots could also give a height. It's not though. So whatever, we go to here, it's a height, we make it a happy height. And yeah, I'd love to have more silicates. I'd like to do this project faster as well. To do that, we're gonna export whatever we can. Alright, we're just barely keeping up with the exports. That's a titanium project. We love that. And a food and stuff. You know, this is a different climate sector, so why don't we just keep doing this thing? Huh. Now, let's talk. This is going to be done now, so let's move over to this one. We're exporting 6, so we need to import 4. So that can go up there into space. And yeah, that's perfect. Can also get an expansion hub. Well, gee, I guess I could have built that here and connected to 3 locations, one of which would give us happiness. Tritium and a big mine, but we don't need the big mine. Just need the tritium. Okay, let's move you again. And then put you down. And then there we go. So then next turn we'll do this mine. Well, if we want to. Rather give support, I think. Another, oh, and there we go. Space complete. I don't know how many turns this took. I really thought we were going to do more terraforming than we did. but we didn't. Martian civilization to a sustainable levels. Martian utopia, that's another 3 points. The current updated technology, I mean, I don't feel like we did that great, honestly. Like, it was fine. We got the maximum reward, but it kind of snuck up on me. I didn't realize how many space projects we had been doing. We were doing like 10 per turn, right? Like output, 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 output. I just kind of lost track of the fact that that was how many points? 150. So it's 30 more than the previous one, plus the demands are higher. And I was kind of focused on keeping our happiness good, not realizing that we were so close to just finishing. But still, congratulations, you reached it. You reached it. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.